everyone. So I thought I'd do a video today. And I kind of realized something. It's kind of funny. Those of you who watch Korra may have seen the new episode that was released this week. In the episode last week, the Earth Queen was killed. Well, this week, chaos ensued. It started looting and people setting the place on fire. And that reminded me of something that's going on around here locally. I live in Missouri. I live in the Missouri, Illinois area. I kind of go back and forth. When my parents live in Missouri, and live in Illinois. And I work with my dad a lot, and we do a lot of work in Ferguson. Yeah, everything that's going on in Ferguson with the looting and and people setting the Quick Trip on fire, and the Quick Trip didn't even do nothing. They thought he was gunned down because of something that went on in Quick Trip. Well, it didn't even go on Quick Trip. He stole the cigarettes were stolen from a different location, or the cigarillos, which is still ridiculous. Don't be stealing cigarettes. I'm not gonna get into all that, but I still think it's funny that that episode was released at the same time all this is going on in Ferguson. Now, push that aside and get back onto Korra, which I thought I'd do a review over what's going on in season 3 so far. I think it's pretty cool. I like all these earthbendings and how it's realistic that for a lot of them, they're like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm staying here with my family. And then some of them are like, I think this is a great opportunity for me. And that's how it is with a lot of opportunities in real life. And then Zahir. He hasn't had airbending for that while, and he's almost as good as Tenzin. Almost as good as Jinora is, and Jinora actually about as good as Jinora is, about as good as Tenzin is. We really don't see Tenzin do a lot with his airbending. We never really saw him too much. And it's just ridiculous. Everything that's going on. And it's just ridiculous how he doesn't do as much as he should. And recently, this episode I just was the first time we got a Airbender versus Airbender match, which that is amazing. We've never seen two Airbenders fight before, because we never really had Airbenders fight. And in the last Airbender, there was Aang, only Airbender. This one, all these people are related, they're blood. But I think this is like everything's being rebuilt, and the entire nation's being rebuilt by this app, which I do think we should give a little more explanation about why it's happening, not just, it has something to do with harmonic convergence, or the spirits being released, and a little more theory of how this works. It might be something like with the spirit. My theory is you are descendants of people who live in the Air Nation who weren't airbenders, who ran off during the 100-Year War and hid, or even before that. And they just didn't live with the airbenders anymore, and they left. And everything with that. And they had airbending in them, but they didn't have the connection. And then when harmonic convergence happened, and it leads to wave unlocking the airbending, unlocking your connection with the element. That's my opinion. I may be wrong. I hope we get an explanation on that. and it's just an amazing show. I really liked it, and I was kind of sad it got taken off there. I didn't even really know it was showing it because I didn't have cable for a while. And I didn't have internet for a while, so when I got internet and I got cable, I started watching it again, and they took it off there as soon as I got cable, so I'm watching it on my phone and my dad's computer. And it's just really awesome how all this stuff is going on. And the lava bender. I love the lava bender. The lava bender's strong. I love that power. And eventually when you see it, you think this guy is, a fire bender. Because, lava, fire, kind of go with that. But no, it's an earth bender. Which I think that's really cool. The only people who've ever really seen lava bend are avatars. So, that could lead us to believe that it's a combination of earth bending and fire bending. Combination of both. Well, it's not. It's an earth bending technique. Kind of like metal bending. And bowling with metal bending. I think if you should just give up metal bending and get really angry at the end of season 3 and learn to lava bend. Just get really angry, and he goes to throw a rock, and it turns into lava, and he just throws it. It's... Sorry, my dad came in, and I don't know what Oh, lava bending. I think you should learn to lava bend. Lava bend. And a lot of times, they learn their elements are... And he came around again! But... a lot of times in the series, people learn these things. They're a lot like different avatars. Other people, they learn the thing that's hardest for them to do in the moment of crisis. And they learn it when they're angry instead of the saddest. And I really do think it's really cool. It's really cool. The lava bending's amazing. The metal bending's awesome. And, not everyone's going to be able to metal bend. Because metal bending is not even that new. It's not even that old. It's not something that, there's a lot of techniques and stuff. Toph was the original metal bender. Okay. And that just started 100 years ago. I don't even start 100 years, like 65, 70, maybe 80. Not sure. I'm not sure how old Toph is. She was about 11 or 10 when it started. And I really think it's amazing how everything is going on. And I really love that Sparky Blue Bloom lady. That's what I call her because I don't know her name. And I loved how they didn't make that connection between Sparky Blue Bloom lady and Sparky Blue Bloom man. Because Zuko goes, I once hired a man with similar ability to kill the Avatar. It didn't work. And Korra's cousin's just like, oh, I tried to kill Korra, don't feel bad. That didn't work either. Really, Korra's dad's just like, what am I into right now? But anyway, I really do love this show, and the leaks this show has had. Okay, it had several leaks last season. Several leaks this season already. I wonder how many leaks they're going to have season 4, because season 4 isn't paid for, so they're still going to do season 4. And I really do think we should see Toph again. We just need to give up on who Toph ended up with, because she ended up with 2 different people. Okay, they have her last name, so was it Violet? Was she adopted kids or something? was there a sperm donor? I don't know. I don't think any of us will ever know why or who the dad is. I don't think they're going to tell us that. And that's something that everyone was looking forward to in this season, trying to figure out who the dad is. And I think we should see more Katara, and I think we really should see Toph again, and we should meet the new Fire Lord, which is Zuko's daughter. I do think we should meet her, and I also think that this show has so much more to offer, and it shouldn't end. And I do think after Legend of Korra, there should be another one. After Legend of Korra. But what I like to say about them doing it after Legend of Korra is I don't want 1,000 more. Okay? I do not want this to be like Power Rangers. Because they just got, Power Rangers just got stupid after a couple. I do think they should continue the series, not maybe with Legend of Korra, but do another one after. And continue it that way. But stop. I did like how this series versus Ever No Last Bender, they did monetize it a little bit. They can't do that in every single series. I do think they should kind of keep it sort of like this, and not. And I think when they did the cars, they shouldn't have done Model Ts. They should have designed something different, something unique. But that's just my opinion. So leave a comment in the box below me, and I hope you guys enjoy. This is one of my favorite shows. I love Avatar. I love the elements and all that. I love the spiritual connection, and I think Korra is a pretty badass chick. So I'll see you guys. Bye.